Hi everybody, welcome to week 3. We're going to be talking about needs assessment and a little bit about evaluation as well this week. I'm going to use my notes as I do this week's overview because there's a lot of detail I want to share with you and I don't want to forget any of it. First of all, a little bit of an overview. Many students comment when we start working on this part of the course that they're not sure which comes first, the needs assessment or the program concept. And in fact, the two are very closely related. So if you're struggling with this individually or as a group, don't worry about it. The two really are jointly interwoven with each other. Your group might want to talk a bit about program concepts, ideas that you have regarding where you want your program to be situated, the potential content that you're interested in exploring and integrating into your program, and that's great. Remember, when in real life we're conducting a needs assessment, the process often can take weeks to be done correctly. Here, you're just learning about it in the scope of a one-week module, and you're playing with some of the major concepts related to it, so it's a much condensed process for you. Again, we're not going to be able to do a complete needs assessment, but you'll learn the theory, and you'll have some practice playing around with it as well. The other thing I wanted to know is that needs assessment is closely related to evaluation. So we're going to be talking a little bit in the next couple of weeks about evaluation as well. The best evaluations come out of the needs assessment that's done at the start of a program. And as a result, you really need to be thinking about the kinds of evaluation you want to integrate into your program from the very start. However, because we don't have enough time in the scope of a 4-month semester, evaluation, which really deserves a lot of attention on its own, well, it's a separate module in your program in your second year Advanced Concepts course. So we're going to begin to explore evaluation as it connects to needs assessment now, and you're going to come back to it and build on what you've learned about needs assessment in the second year of your program. So that kind of sets the larger scope for you, provides a bit of an overview of the week. What's going to happen this week? Well, in fact, there are 3 steps or activities for you. The first is to start by viewing the 2 PowerPoints that are on the Moodle site. Many thanks to guest lecturer Linda Gobo, who is narrating the PowerPoints. And apologies, there are 1 or 2 slides where her voice is cut off, but the content still comes through very clearly. It's helpful to start by watching the PowerPoints before you do the readings because they will set the scene for you and they'll help you to absorb the content of the readings better. So step 2, once you've watched the 2 PowerPoints, then take some time to work through the readings. Take notes as you read. There's a lot of detail and very rich information in the readings. I think you'll find it interesting and helpful to you. And then the last step for the week, once you've completed the PowerPoints and the readings, the discussion forum. There are 2 questions for you. They are encouraged for you to be thinking about what your group is talking about, but they're meant to be answered individually. As always, folks, if you have any questions, please feel free to post them to Moodle Doodles, and I look forward to seeing what you are thinking, what you learn about needs assessment and evaluation. You'll have a chance to apply the learning from this module in your group project when you're writing a bit about it in your final proposal. So the learning experience will come through as we talk about the theory regarding needs assessment and evaluation. You play with it a little bit in the discussion forum. You're going to actively experiment with it as a group as you create a needs assessment and talk about a preliminary evaluation plan in your proposal. And you're going to reflect as well on that learning and then come back and complete the experiential education cycle again in the second year. Again, any questions, just let me know, and I hope you enjoy the learning related to needs assessment this week. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.